Okay, now we're gonna go right back to our tight waist chop series, to our roll through tilts, also known as an Easton roll. Again, I'm gonna tight waist chop, knee in the butt, everything crashes to the side that my knee is down off the whistle. Crash, right? But now, this guy recovers quick. As he recovers, I get my cross wrist. Right here, I get my cross wrist, okay? I wanna sink back. I wanna pull his wrist to his pocket here, almost trying to go all the way to his back pocket. The more you pull this wrist, the better, okay? My weight is back. My other arm is gonna go elbow inside his thigh, and my head follows, okay? Head follows. We're gonna turn. Okay, so I'm going tight waist chop. He builds up quick. I collect my cross wrist. If I hook this leg, that's okay. I'm not really gonna keep it there. I'm gonna sit back. My shoulder is down by his waistline. I'm gonna push this elbow across his body while still pulling with my other hand on his wrist. And my elbow goes inside his thigh. My knees come off the mat and my butt goes up. Okay, now I've got my head under his chest, my elbow inside his thigh, and I'm getting ready to shuffle my feet in a circular direction towards his head. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. My trail leg is gonna take a big step here. Okay, I drop my butt and I pull. And I'll make some adjustments here to land in my tilt position. Okay, I've got my kickstand with my right leg. I've got my elevator with my left leg. My kickstand knee is jamming in tight to this guy's body. My elevator is elevating this guy's knee, foot. Okay, my arm that's on the elbow is still inside the thigh and it's touching my own knee here on that elevator leg. And I'm pulling everything tight. Okay, I'm tightening my core and I'm looking towards this guy. I want to be perpendicular to him. Right, this is a good pinning position. If he turns towards me, I'll pull with my wrist, my hand that's holding his wrist. If he turns away from me, I'll pull with my hand that's holding the elbow. It's gonna hold this guy in place on my tilt. Okay. Then when he starts to belly out, I'll be ready to follow and transition maybe to my butcher, to my Turk, so some different options that I have. One more time. Common mistakes from our roll through tilt. We've got our 2-on-1 here, right? So first thing, guys keep their shoulder up high by this guy's shoulder. We want everything to slide down and we're pulling this wrist tight. We keep this pull the whole entirety of the move. Okay? Second mistake that we often see is guys don't get inside this guy's thigh with their elbow and the head doesn't come under the belly of your opponent. Right, so they don't get under here. Guys will stay out here, okay? Another mistake we see is people will roll like a log roll. You'll be next to this guy and you roll this way and you just end up losing him or not landing in a tilt position. So when we get here, we're pushing this elbow across this guy's body and our elbow comes inside the thigh. Our head follows. Our butt comes up. We want to get our feet almost more than perpendicular to this guy before we roll. And our trail leg does a big high step over. All right, so we're here. Our trail leg does a big high step over and we can immediately roll into position here to our tilt. Now, mistakes we see when people's when people's feet land, they don't kickstand their foot. They extend this leg and he can run out of the circle. So I need my leg kickstand and sandwiching him in between my chest and my knee. Next thing, we don't elevate. This guy can start kicking his legs around and freeing himself. I gotta elevate to keep his hips up and to keep him in position. And lastly, we don't control this near leg with our little clamp here, right? We don't isolate this leg, and we're just not nearly as secure.